Hello, everybody. Welcome. This is CBplays, and the world that we are about to load up is what I'm hoping to be my forever world. Before we jump in, I want to give a quick disclaimer. I know I don't have to do this, but I know that your time is valuable, and I want you to know what you're getting into. I've had a rough idea in my head for a project in a certain biome that I feel doesn't get a lot of love. And when I say a rough idea, I mean a very rough idea. I love playing this game, and I feel pretty well versed in almost every part of it, and I hope to show that off. What I'm not so great at is the quote unquote YouTuber part of it, so that's something I'm aiming to work on. You're not going to see huge, crazy, game-breaking redstone contraptions, but there will be redstone machines that will help me with the progression. You're not going to see giant mega builds, but you will see the process of me learning how to build in a style that I'm kind of uncomfortable with. Hopefully that's what's going to happen. This first episode may seem a bit boring and clunky. We're just working out all the bugs. But let's get our feet wet together and begin a journey that, one way or another, will be fun, hopefully for everybody. Let's get to it.
I think you only get the saplings from moss, which I guess in theory I could dig down a little bit and get, but I'm not doing that right now. Alright. Oh, you do. We will take these couple pieces of dirt. Now, I have looked around. I picked this seed specifically, so I do know kind of what's around. And we will be making our way over to first area. It really does. I didn't think that it dropped anything. Let's go this way. And we're gonna try to make our way to a village that I believe is over here. I'm not a big fan of um, using villages as like a home base or anything like that, but I do need a bed. We have made it to the place. No, not the desert behind me. The mesa. This is where I want to make a town. I don't really know all of the details of what I want to do yet, but that is what makes this game so fun. Now, if we go into Cheaty Cam and go way up high, I'm envisioning roads going through these spikes, buildings all around, a main centerpiece somewhere. So that's the plan, but we don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves. We need a little starting area. And I just realized I don't have iron for a bucket, so we need to go close to the water and get kind of set up so that we can make it a little longer without having to go out too far. So I'm going to get something set up a little bit, and I'll be back. Okay, it's been a couple minutes now. I got some sugarcane going and some wheat going. One thing that I didn't even think about was that these things do not grow unless you use bone meal. So I had to make a composter and collect some cactus to grow one. Um, yeah, so now I need to start some coal. Um, so I'm going to look for a little cave or something. I might just have to dig into one of these and go in with no armor. So that'll be fun. Um, all right. Let's look for a little cave. Actually, you know what? I don't need to go look for a cave because there should be some mine shafts around, which will be a little, well, not any more dangerous than a cave except for spawners, but should be a little easier to navigate. Um, just gotta find one, which shouldn't be too difficult, you would think, as big as this mesa area is. I'm not seeing anything yet, though. Ooh, there's one way up there. That might be the way to go. Let's check out this little area first. Yep. Unfortunately, if I want to get stone, I need to go down. Which is fine, I know that. But I can't really do everything at once here. You know, normally you go into a mountain like this and you find coal and iron. That's not happening here. Now, if there is a spider spawner in here, we can't do anything about it. You know what? I don't have anything to lose. So let's just go. And look for a chest. That's a dead end. Okay. What would be really cool is if there was an exposed chest. Alright. There's some cobwebs. Oh, that's not good. That's what I was afraid of. Oh. Okay. Right. I don't like that sound. Oh, they're spawning. Okay. I didn't bring my bed. What's this right here? This is where I just was. My chest. Torches. And some food. I'll take the chest. I got the rail, so I can put the chest minecart down. Go right here. Why did I not bring my bed? Very dark. And nothing. Alright, we need to, of course, get out of here. Let's just peek around here. Now, even though I have no armor, it would be nice to get a couple skeletons to get some bones. And I left my bed, so I guess it doesn't matter if I want to fight off skeletons or not. We are going to. go, our first kill of the game. Alright. Well, need to sleep. Put one more torch here. It's not where I wanted it. Good morning. Alright. So, this really is not the exact kind of start I was hoping for. I kind of, not even kind of, I went into this um, with a general idea, but really not a plan. I do not like to plan when I play this game. Um, I mean, not in the sense of like, going in a creative mode and building stuff. Um, all I did was I had an idea of what I wanted to do long term, and I did some research and found this seed. So basically, all I know about this is this area and that it's here. That that's all I know. Um, so my main goal right now needs to be to find some coal and either copper or iron. Now I do know that I could go back to that village and take out that iron golem to get some iron. So I'll keep that in mind. I might just need to start a little mine and dig down. So that might be what I do. Well, this certainly helps. I took this little river down and I saw this and I found a chest. I kept some of the suspicious sand. I will probably forget that this is here and never come back. But we got coal and a stone axe. I actually will take the chest and I will put, let's see. Oh yeah, my torches are here. I will put this here. Get rid of this. I left my crafting table. So I will be making a new one. Let's see. This buried treasure map could help me a good bit. Let's see where it is. Wait, was it just a treasure map? It wasn't a buried treasure map. Oops. Okay. Well, guess it helps if I pay attention and read. Oh no. Oh boy, that's not good. That was quick. Okay, well, whoa. Um, okay, let me go get my stuff. Okay, I finally got my stuff back. So I just found a little bit of stone in a very conspicuous place, and I will get some of this. My plan, I always think, oh, you gotta get a furnace right away. That coal helps because I can make a campfire. That way I don't have to use coal to cook food. So I just have to get food, which will probably be fish for a while. Idea. Uh-oh. Alright, calm down. Ideally, I could find a sheep or a pig. I thought that there were supposed to be the new versions of pigs and cows in warm areas, but I haven't seen any yet. what I probably need to do is go up here. I believe there might be a savanna biome, which is probably where you find those cows and pigs. Oh, it's an armadillo. I didn't know what that was. There's a hole, and I don't have any food on me right now. So I think I need to go back, but I gotta check to see what's in this hole. Oh, okay. There's some coal. Okay, this is good to know that this is here. No iron, though. Which I don't know. I know that there's a lot of gold in the mesa, which will be useful later. Man, that's gonna lead into a big cave, I'm sure. But I don't need that right now. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. I'm playing with mob heads from Vanilla Tweaks. And got a fire going with some fish. So this will help me a lot more than just eating the raw fish. Unfortunately, I still have to swim around and catch them, but, or not catch them, catch them with my axe. But that's what I'm going to do for a little bit and try to get a little bit of a stockpile and figure out where I want to dig a hole in the ground to try to find some resources. So let me do some fishing and I will be back. Okay, a little bit of time has gone by and I have moved a cactus. But more importantly, it's finally time to harvest this wheat that we planted at the very beginning. And we can make some bread, but more importantly, I guess it's more important, is we can replant it. And hopefully, that's not what I wanted. Hopefully we can get our food situated a little better. Alright, we have some leftovers, so I probably should go ahead and make another row. And my shovel just broke. Oh wait, that was my last piece of dirt. Oh. Well. So much for that. So, I have something to show you, but you have to promise not to laugh. I mean it. Don't laugh. I'm not a big starter base person. I usually just set up something like this and don't build anything, like a house to live in. Um, I'm kind of doing that same thing, except I built a house. But yeah, don't laugh at it. It's just what I have to build with right now. It- it's something. I wanted to put fence posts here instead, just so it was more of like an open kind of look field, like airflow. Uh, but I had some sand that I dug, so I just went ahead and did that. I have, oh man, it hasn't been going this whole time. I got a furnace and I'm using the little bit of coal I have left for glass and some clay that I found out of this river right here. Just gonna add a couple pots, decorate just a little bit. This is by no means um, like what I'm planning on building. It was literally just I want a place that I can be a little safe um, and probably start like a mine in here Maybe. I did find a nice little cave right here that opens up. Not a cave, but just a little tunnel that opens into a cave. Um, I haven't gone down too far in it. I just went in here to get a little bit of stone. But if you go down here, yeah, this is where I got the stone from. It looks like it opens up a little bit, maybe not that much, but it will give me a good, ooh, some copper, a good starting point. Whoa, okay, it's not that deep. Maybe I get this copper while I'm right here. Probably just one. Yep, that's pretty crazy. But this is a good place I can get stone, and I can go. Oh, there's some gold. I can go down into the deeper parts and hopefully find some more things. Yeah, see? Alright, let me collect up this coal and get back to the surface. Okay, we are back out of the little hole in the ground, and I did a little teeny tiny bit of decorating. I did get some copper, and even though I know that the copper armor is basically useless, it will make me feel a little bit better about being somewhat protected. So we're going to go with that for right now. And I forgot I had this fish head on. Maybe no. I'll keep it though. What I want to do right now is go through the mesa and see what's on the other side. While I make my way through, I just want to say that this episode was really just about getting started. I really didn't have any plans as far as like, a base or anything like that. It really was just, making myself start this because I'm not good at that. I need to just actually start something and get into it. And once I do that, the creative juices get flowing and I give myself, more of an opportunity than if I don't start. So that's really what this episode is about. Nothing really super exciting happened, but whoa. Um, yeah, I just, want to get started and I have a lot of ideas about what to do in this area, but not gonna get them done until you make the world and dig into it, literally. So we're just gonna make our way through here and see what's on the other side. Ooh, it would be cool eventually maybe carve a river through here. That might be cool. Then that way, it'll look cool and it'll give me a good, easy way to get this side instead of having to walk through. I mean, eventually I'll have an elytra, but it might look pretty cool to have a river. And I didn't bring my boat. Oh, I see trees. Well, let me make a boat. Let me make a crafting table. And then we'll make a boat. Was this already my third or fourth crafting table? Boat. Yeah. And we'll take this with us. Let's go over there to those trees. Big trees. Or a big tree. Ooh, another village. That's good to know. Oh, jungle. Ooh. Okay, so we get trees and maybe some bamboo. That would help with wood. I can get some dirt too. All right. Ah, 3 different kinds of trees and chickens. Did I have seeds. I could get chickens. Let me see if I can't get one of these into the boat with me. Come on, buddy. Uh, Somebody get in the boat, please. All right, that'll work. Awesome. We got some melons. Let's get a handful. And we will get some trees. I guess while I'm here, I'll get 1 cocoa bean. God, there's a savannah. And I didn't bring my bed either. But this is good to know. Is that bamboo? That is bamboo. Let me go get that real quick. One little bamboo stalk. Perfect. I feel like it got dark really quick. Alright, hopefully we got at least a sapling. There's one. Alright, I'm going to head back to the house and get this stuff. I'm sorry, chicken. Get this stuff planted up and growing. And like I said, first episode, just trying to get started. We will build something or do something in the next one. So until then, thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Goodbye.